doing, Eddie? Doing good?
Not too bad, senor. Not too bad.
I'm still a little tired.
Yeah, I bet. You
It's
got
what
that drowsiness from a fresh nap.
it's what happens when you take a nap when you get home from work, man.
Oh, did you give yourself a fresh haircut?
No, my uncle did
I got myself one too.
yesterday.
Looking good for you guys.
Try, man. Gotta get a haircut somehow. All right. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of East versus West. Show that gives you your dose of both coasts, man. I'm your host, Anthony.
And I'm Eddie from Edutainment.
And today we are doing another coast comparison. Uh, as suggested by, let me pull up who suggested this, because this was a suggestion that we got in the comments of the last one, and I would love to give him a shout out.
Yeah, absolutely. So the last two that we've done, this one and the previous, have both been suggested by viewers.
Right, let me
So
pull it up.
thank you for everybody commenting down below and letting us know what you want to see. We appreciate it greatly.
Oh
Continue,
yeah.
please.
Well, I thought there was a comment on it. Oh, maybe it was on. Maybe it was on
I know
another episode of East versus West.
you were definitely reading it off of somewhere.
I did read it off somewhere. I think it was off the. Where did I read it at? Oh, maybe the HHN one. Does that have comments? Yeah, it's got 9 comments. I think it was off the HHN one that we
Okay.
did. If I can get to it. Okay. Let's see right here. This one comes out from the HHN cosplayer.
Okay.
And he wanted us to do 2019, but we took the concept and kind of just did our own year because there's so many great originals from the past. So he said, I know this might not be fair, but you guys should do your best original house from 2019. And yes, I know we only had 2, but to compare both would be interesting. So 2019 we will do on the next episode, but today we're going to do our best original because I know that's been one that Eddie and I have been wanting to knock out anyway and tackle.
Yeah.
So today is just best original overall, and then next week we'll do best original from 2019 of each coast.
And I guess we could say our favorite because it's going to be subjective to our opinion, I guess.
Right.
Before we get comments.
So this is going to be our favorite originals on both coasts overall in all the years that me and Eddie have been to the event. I started going in 2011, and I think Eddie, you started going when? 2010? A little bit before that.
Yeah, I think it was before that because yeah, I don't know. I've been going for a while now.
So yeah, Eddie's been going for quite some time. I've been going since 2011. So I've seen a lot of amazing original content come in and out of Hollywood side. But today we're gonna do HHN 27 in Orlando. Dead Waters is Eddie's,
Yes, sir.
which was what 2017. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then mine is going to be Black Sabbath's 13 3D, which was in 2013 at Hollywood. So
Very nice, very nice. But before we get into that, do you want to go over some of that merch stuff?
yes, we have a merch site on Teespring. Descriptions down in the descriptions down in that. Oh God,
Yeah.
that's just
Yeah.
me.
So on Nights of Horror's Teespring, we got some merch.
Yep.
East versus West merch. You also got Nights of Horror merch. Do you have face masks? You have shirts.
Face mask, shirts, stickers, all that fun stuff. Two East versus West designs too.
Nice. Yeah, and shout out to the people who made those. I think one was your cousin and the other one was Losh.
Adrian from Lost TV.
Adrian from Losh TV. The one that Adrian made for us was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. So now we have 2 different designs for you guys. Soon to be on my Teespring. I haven't touched my Teespring in a little bit, so I need to update it and put our East versus West stuff on there, but it will be coming. I also need to add face masks because ever since that's become available, I haven't actually updated my Teespring.
I want an Eddie Tainment face mask.
I know. I actually want to do that and kicks and whips.
Kicks and whips. I want to. Okay, screw the Eddie Tainment one. I want a kicks and whips one.
Yeah, that'd be nice. And also, guys, while you're looking at all that stuff, if you're not able to go ahead and purchase some merch, a simple follow, like, subscribe, goes a long way for both of us. So Anthony's at the Knights of Horror on YouTube. I'm at Edutainment on YouTube. So a
Yes.
few subscribes would really go a long way for either one of us
Let's get
or
Eddie
both of
Tainment
us
to
if we can.
1,000, man.
Yeah, man. Trying to get there.
Yeah. All right, man. Without further ado, Dead Waters will be our first one that we start with this week on Coast Comparison. And, all right, I'll do the countdown.
Hold on. Let me get it pulled up. I had it pulled up, but it looks like my... Here we go.
Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, man.
Of course, a commercial. Let me get past the commercial real quick.
Good old commercials. This is why I pay for premium.
Do you pay for premium YouTube, really?
I do.
Interesting. All right. So, and also, shout out to TheDis. We typically will look for this on Themparkhd HD because his quality has not let us down.
Right.
But this time around, we could not find this particular house/maze in his YouTube. So we were able to find it on TheDis, and it looks like these guys also have a great quality maze walkthrough as well.
So before we get into this, I'm reading. This is a 2014 Scare Zone. It's a sequel to the 2014 Scare Zone Bayou of Blood, featuring the Voodoo Queen.
Okay, I think I remember that. It's funny once you go to the event for long enough, the years just start to jumble together, and no matter how much you love it, it's hard to remember certain years just because you have so much fun at every year.
Right. That's cool though. I mean, this was a sequel to a Scare Zone. I don't think that HHN and Hollywood has ever done like a sequel to a Scare Zone though. So this is really cool, kind of further tying in.
No, yeah, you guys did Holidays in Hell.
Yeah, but that wasn't a sequel. That was just a Scare Zone expanded. That was a Scare Zone just with more of a story.
Okay. All right. I was trying to give you guys credit. You guys did a Scare Zone, and then you did a house with it.
It's different. This is like an actual sequel. This is like there was Bayou of Blood, which featured the Voodoo Queen, and then this is the sequel, Dead Waters, has a whole new title and everything. But let's see what Dead Waters has to offer in 3, 2, 1.
The ends stretch the bones and biting teeth of your bodies. I summon
Or this may be the Voodoo Queen's like lair or something.
Yeah. But look at this. There's so much going on in the scenes, you know?
Yeah, it's hard to keep up with everything if you went through it, man.
I went through this one twice that year.
All
Damn, it
right.
was so short. I feel like it's missing
Yeah, I
something.
think he had to cut a lot. Because I know with media there, I mean, you can only cut in so much depending
Yeah.
on the permission you get. But
So take my word for it. It was impressive to walk through that particular house.
right.
And I think a lot of like hardcore Orlando enthusiasts will reiterate that for you. They'll let you know that that house is much better than a video could ever do for you.
No, I agree. I mean, that goes for anything that you see on YouTube. I mean, the real product is going to be better than the actual video.
Except for us, we're much worse in person.
Except for us, yeah, right. So that was pretty good. I enjoyed that. I would love to have seen that. Maybe that's something they bring back for 30-year Voodoo Witch.
You know, I know that there is a large amount of the crowd that says that that's one of the most like visually impressive originals.
Right.
I'm not sure that there's that. I guess that support behind bringing it back to like an anniversary year, but that would be cool. That would be cool.
That'd be dope. All right. Next on the West Coast, my favorite HHN original maze. It's kind of like an IP, but it's an original twist on it, if you will. They just used the music aspect of heavy metal band to make an original maze out of it, and that is Black Sabbath 13 3D. Now, this was like my third year going to the event, and when I found out they were going to do a Black Sabbath maze, I was actually pretty hyped because being a metal fan, like Black Sabbath is like pretty much the people who started metal overall. Like they really put a big dent in the genre. Like before that, there wasn't very heavy metal bands, and they really kind of started a genre of music that would forever go on to change the world. And Black Sabbath has always had a special place in my heart. From, of course, Iron Man.
Yeah, they're huge.
What happened?
They're huge.
Yeah, they're huge, man. From like Iron Man to War Pigs to, all these amazing songs that you've heard over the years. And it's like it's one of those things where when I found out they were doing a maze, I was very hyped to see what was it going to be about, how they were going to do it and accomplish it, and they did an amazing job. So
Themparkhd HD for this one?
Themparkhd HD is for this one. He actually did a Hollywood one. This is like early Themparkhd HD, so.
And this was 2013. When did you say was your first year?
2011.
2011, so 2 years after your first year.
So prior to this, they kind of had like a tradition going where like from 2011 to 2013 or 2014, you can count it, but yeah, I'd count it. But from all the way to 2014, they would do music mazes.
Gotcha.
I guess they still kind of do that to this day. It's different genre music, but like 2011 when I first went, it was Alice Cooper, Welcome to My Nightmare. Then the next year it was Alice Cooper Goes to Hell. Then it was Black Sabbath 13.
Funny you would say that. Did you see my post today on Instagram?
Yeah, I saw your post of the HHN map for 22.
Yeah, it was the Alice Cooper.
Yeah. And
yeah,
then
I just found that randomly. I was like, oh, shoot.
2014 was Clowns, music by Slash. And then 2015, I think they did the HHN like Resurrection mazes where figures started getting involved and stuff. And I think that was 2014, 2015, I believe. But yeah, I mean, I guess we've always had some sort of music involved with HHN, whether it be metal or dubstep.
Have you gone like every single year since you started?
Yes, I have not missed a year.
Nice. See me. It was a little different. See, I started a long time ago. It was like while I was still in high school, and you already know that's a while ago. I was still in high school when I went to Halloween Horror Nights for the first time, and I did like a pocket of like 4 years consecutively or 3 years consecutively. Then I did like a break, 2 years, a break, and now I've been going like I think like 8 years straight. So I think I've gone like a total of like somewhere between like 10 and 15 times.
I know that like from 2011 to 2000, I think 14 or 15, I didn't go through like every single maze. I would always miss like one or two because we would do general admission. It wasn't until 2016, 2015, I think we completed everything. with general admission, but it wasn't until 2016 that we finally started doing front of the line every year,
Yep.
and then we've been doing that every year since,
Yep.
just so we're guaranteed to do everything. But yeah, I've been going every year since 2011. I've not missed a year. It's kind of a tradition for mine. So this year would have been my 10th year, actually. So
Will be.
will be, hopefully, yeah. But this is Black Sabbath 13 3D. Hope everyone enjoys this like I did. And do the countdown in 3, 2, 1.
You got that 13 right on the entry door. So this was a
cool.
sprung pen?
This
Or
is kind of like the opening facade right here. The song playing in the background is actually the song Black Sabbath.
still
The
one?
song off their very first album entitled Black Sabbath. So it was Black Sabbath by Black Sabbath on the album Black Sabbath.
Nice. Redundancy at its best.
Get scared of that ID.
Is this a sprung tent or what is this?
This is a soundstage.
Oh, nice. Are these like scenes based off of like some of the music videos?
They don't do a lot of music videos, and when they did, it wasn't like this.
Gotcha. Were you wearing 3D glasses?
Yes.
Okay. Was it one of those years where you had to pay like $1 for the 3D glasses?
No, we never had to pay money for 3D glasses.
I think in Orlando we had like 1 or 2 years where you had to pay like $1 for the 3D glasses.
Yeah, we never had to pay. Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. Paranoid. That guy tried touching something. I don't know if you saw that. War pigs. This is probably my favorite scene. You actually had pigs. People just this pig jump over the trenches. This is dope. I don't know if they're gonna show them. Let's see if they show them. Yeah. Like they had legit war pigs. That was cool. If I worked at HHN and got to work anything, they'd probably do this one. I would love to. I'd probably be doing less scaring and more head thinking.
Is the roof typically exposed like that all the time?
Yeah. There's Iron Man. It's gonna go right into Electric Funeral. This was a cool room. It would flash, and then like it would turn all distorted. So yeah, see that? That's basically trying to. It's supposed to be a nuke going off. The song's talking about a nuke.
Like in the water. Submarine or something. Toxic waste song.
So it's getting quiet towards the end. I noticed that. It's supposed to be like the aftermath of the nuke.
Oh, gotcha. Like
All this
water.
toxic waste. So when you wear the 3D glasses, yeah, those walls are like very, yeah, they're very hard to see. So like when scares like that happen, you kind of actually legit like don't know.
Oh, I
what's
see
coming.
one guy right there. Oh, I wanted to see.
Well, they
the
put
guy.
in dummies too, so. But
Gotcha.
that was Black Sabbath 13 3D. That was
Interesting.
probably one of my favorite mazes ever to come to Horror Nights. And I remember just waiting in line to go through that maze and being excited and having a good time. I was still at the time where I was still like not too like I was still scared when I went to the event, so I didn't wear 3D glasses. I was like, "Fuck this
I remember
3D
that.
shit."
I remember my first couple of years, man. I actually was like completely terrified, and I would enjoy it and hate it at the same time. There'd be times when like we would leave before doing the next house, and I'd be like so like happy. I'd be like, "Oh, thank God!"
Right.
I was not looking forward to going through that next one and shitting my pants.
Yeah. But that was Black Sabbath, man. That was probably one of my favorite original mazes that has ever come to the event ever. So, yeah,
That,
guys.
Wait, hold on. Let's give our opinion of each other's.
All right.
So what I'll say about yours, I like the facade, the entry facade, how they were using kind of like a
church.
dark, yeah, and it was like glow in the dark paint, kind of make it look like the walls were kind of cracking,
Right.
and it was like blowing through, and then it'll go away. I like that a lot. And that one room where you said it was like the Fallout, and those guys were dressed like kind of like in like a green, like kind of like a
Oh, the
hedge maze
dots and
type of-
everything. They look like
Yeah, dude, that looks sick. That would be a
Yeah.
crazy freak. That reminds me of when Halloween Horror Nights at Orlando went to, it went to Islands of Adventure, and
Right.
in the Jurassic Park area, there was guys hiding in against the walls and in the grass in like these kind of like those military like camo nets.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
And then if you've ever seen the entryway to Jurassic Park, it's like the big stone walls, right?
Right.
There was guys on stilts dressed as stone all the way up and down, and they would lay up against the wall, and when you would pass by, they would come in the boom boom like in freaking stilts. It was freaking crazy.
Yeah.
That reminds me of that scare because they were like, I didn't notice him at first up till he came out, and then I started noticing that there was some other ones up against the wall that weren't necessarily moving.
They did that a lot too in the Curse of Pandora's box last year because they used a lot of the same set pieces, which was really cool. Yeah, I think with Deadwaters, I'm the same way. I like the way the facade was. It was a crashed ship, and they did a really good job doing that, bringing that to life, and all those scenes to come like have a post aftermath of a ship crash is really cool.
Yeah.
But it looks like that ship crash has aged sometimes, so it does not look like a fresh ship crash. It actually looks like it's been there for a couple of years, and the people who've died on this ship have just been kind of living in this bayou, just kind of getting around. I think I would say from the looks of it, it had like that New Orleans kind of set. Because of the whole voodoo aspect of it. Usually that's where a lot of voodoo popularizes from is New Orleans. So that was really cool to see that. And then, of course, seeing the voodoo queen like towards the end in her lair, just kind of you find out she's like the mastermind behind all this is really cool. So, no, I really enjoyed it. Scenic-wise, it was beautiful. And then the story it told flowed right through. I mean, obviously they chopped a lot, but no, I think they did a really good job on that. I wish I got a chance to see that one.
Yeah, and one thing I could say is both of them as original mazes were pretty short. They were a lot shorter than our typical maze walkthroughs.
Yeah, I mean, luckily for Theme Park HD on Black Sabbath, he had a pretty smooth flowing walkthrough. Like if you look at Sharp Productions when they did theirs, like there was a lot of people, so they were kind of going a little bit slower. But for him, he flowed right through. So
yeah, he wasn't stuck in the like conga line.
No, yeah, for him he was actually flowing right through, so that was really cool. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the coast comparison this week with our all-time favorite original mazes. Tune in next week for another episode of East versus West, and until then, we will see you guys soon.
Deuces.